Hey Soy Fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Soy here, and I'm back with another video for you, my Soy Fam. Yes, you guys. Alright, so let's see how we can get this video going. Alright, so this is the COVID update, another update. I know I am late with the updates, but I apologize. Now this update that I'm giving you is two parts. From the 19th, which was 2 weeks ago. I know, crazy, but I wasn't feeling to record any videos based on my state of mind that I was in at the time. It is getting better, but I really didn't feel to upload any video or to record any video. Because I had videos that was scheduled to upload, so thank God for that, and I didn't have to record any videos. But you're seeing this video now, so woohoo. Anyway, so from Tuesday the 19th, that was the next update, and I have all the information for you. And then on the 28th of October, that is, we got another update, so I'm gonna give you all of this in this video. So without rambling any further, let's get into
a few moments later.
All right, so when they gave the COVID update on Tuesday the 19th, they focused on two areas mainly, which were health and education. They did give us extra information, so here it is. I'm going to start with health, and they gave us a breakdown from September the 21st to the 27th, and they gave us 4 weeks breakdown and how the cases has been. So from September 21st to 27th, I'm talking about the new case average. So we had 113, and then the 28th to the 4th, we had 61. From the 6th to the 11th, we had 31, and 12th to the 18th of October, we had 16, and that is new cases per average for each of these weeks. Average number of deaths and hospitalization from September 21st to 27th, 55, 27, 18, and 9, and that is for these weeks that I stated previously. Average test positive rate, we had 17.9%, 13.7%, 7.6%, and 3.9%. All right, we're going down to vaccine. They said the intake of vaccine for both first dose and second dose, there is a decline in that. They said for first dose, they only gave first dose actually. They said from September 21st to 27th, the average was 1,200. For the 28th to the 4th was 1,500, so it went up a bit. But when it came to the 6th to the 11th of October, it was 1,000, and then from the 12th to the 18th, it went down to 811 doses. The person who gave the update for health was Dr. Mariana Charles. She is the medical officer in the Ministry of Education. She said vaccination is one of the greatest achievements in public health and is a preventative measure. Okay, she said the situation is improving, but we should not stop wearing our masks, sanitizing, washing our hands, following the COVID-19 protocols. We should not get lackadaisical on that. There are two vaccines on the island, Pfizer and AstraZeneca. So just in case if you were wondering, they went on to Emily Pear, and she is the Minister for Education. She started off stating different things, and then she went on to education. So she said dive shops can now open. She said drop off and pick up for children from daycares before, you remember in my previous video, I said that it is required that they must be vaccinated. So she said it is no longer required for persons to be vaccinated. The daycare will make sure that these persons do not enter the facility. So if you have to come and pick up, you don't have to be vaccinated. We are going to continue. She said driving schools can now open. So if you have a driving school on the island, go ahead. Call center employees and employers must present vaccination cards to operate and for workers to work. Cabinet will revisit the following if the COVID-19 is if it improves or if it remains as is as of the 19th of October. So they would revise curfew, weddings, funerals, and traveling to Carriacou. And because you guys know I'm late with it, I would tell you about that in the end of the video because I have updates. But as of the 19th, they said they would revise it. Okay, curfew remains as 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. and that was the update from the 19th. I'll tell you in the end because it is revised and it's updated. Social gatherings and weddings are still prohibited. You can still get married, Emmeline Pear said. She said you can still get married, but the ceremony type that takes place in our traditional custom way on the island is not allowed. Churches are allowed to open max 20 people, all right? 20 people, but they're saying that was before and they're saying now it can be open to full capacity with the 6 feet distance rule. So if you go to a church that is it's a big building and they can have the 6 feet, or you go to a church that don't have much members, once you can have the 6 feet, then it can open for all to come. All right, and then we went on to education, and they said for education, reopening of school, they have a concern for the following. So while they were doing virtual learning, these were the following that they had concerns for. Students who have not been engaged with remote learning, any online learning of any sort, since the start of September, and school opens September the 6th, is of concern to the Ministry of Education and the government of Grenada. They also say the early learners, so you know, preschool kids, 3-year-old, 4-year-olds, they are thinking about them. Then we went on to exiting students, so the students who are doing CXC and who are doing, well, I think they changed that, CSEC, I think, and the students who are doing the CPEA to leave primary school to go in secondary school. Special education students, the students who are who need special needs, teachers who are not reporting and engaging their students. So these are all the things that are of concern for the Ministry of Education and the government of Grenada. They said from the 1st of November for the test period for 2 weeks, and it starts on the 1st of November, school will be reopening under these guidelines. So pay attention, guys. Phase 1, November 1st to 12th, only for students who has been disconnected remotely shall resume to face-to-face classes. And this is the breakdown. So preschool, Wednesday to Friday, and the preschool, they're only focusing on 4+, not the 3+. All right. Primary school, Monday, kindergarten to grade 2, Tuesday, grade 3 to 5. Secondary Monday, school, forms 1 and 2, Tuesday, forms 3 and 4. All students will return. So all students will return for the following that I'm going to say now. Primary, Wednesday to Friday, grade 6. Okay? Secondary, Wednesday to Friday, Form 5. So these are excellent students. All the students will return. Okay, and they want to say students with underlying conditions or with special needs are encouraged to remain at home for that 2-week period to do their remote learning. And they also said parents who are not ready for their children to return are asked to use the 2 weeks time from November to become a bit comfortable as they get ready and head to the direction of opening schools. So they said disconnected remotely. So the students who were not doing anything since school opened because they didn't have a device or they have no internet or whatever the reason is. So they have Wednesday for Tam CC, they have Monday to Tuesday year ones. So that's for Tam CC, the college students, and Wednesday to Friday year twos only. So these are only for the discontinued remotely students. Then private schools are asked to submit an electronic application seeking approval for them to open. All right, they said approval is dependent on different facts or different factors. Example, maybe the numbers, the space, all of that. And they would the ministry will continue to provide cleaning supplies and sanitizers to schools, and I think it is public schools because I don't think they provided for private schools. Maybe I could be wrong about that. So let me know in the comment section. No, they went on to say they said vaccination, it is not mandatory. They are encouraging teachers and parents of students 12 years and older to get vaccinated. All right, but it's not mandatory. They're encouraging people. All right, so they said vaccination can help with reducing the spread of COVID-19 as we try to reopen school. They said returning to school is a risk, and this is a quote the minister used in this update. She said it was from a student from the West. She didn't call the student name, but she used it a couple times. She said returning to school is a risk, but it is a risk worth taking. So yes, we know it's going to be a risk. Yes, we know we're faced with all of this, but this student said it is a risk worth taking, and it seems as the minister agreed because she used it a couple times. All right. She said, we are not going into a perfect situation, but please follow the COVID-19 protocols. All right, so this was the update from the 19th, and let us move on to the update from the 20th. All right, I know in my previous video, for some reason, my photos was not showing up on the screen, and when I went back on my phone to see if I saw it, they were all deleted for some reason. I don't know. So I lost these photos, so I cannot show you them, but I can show you from what I have. So you can see the decline in the cases. Again, I am sorry. So let's go on to the 28th and updates. So I'm gonna flash them on the screen so you guys can see it. So they said regulation updates. So curfew moved from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. You move from that to the new curfew time is 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. All right. They said beaches are now open 24/7, and it is open for swimming and exercising. Okay. It says funerals and weddings allowed 20 persons, and I think that's what it was before, if I'm not mistaken. But for funerals, it is at the grave site, and it is between 9 and 12. I'm not sure if they updated that. If they did, please leave it in the comment section. Help your sister out. They said no set opening and closing time for businesses. So how we had the curfew earlier, they said they gave them time to close so the people can get home in time. They're saying they don't have no set time, but the business places need to use their discretion and get their workers out. If they don't have transportation to drop them home, they need to let them leave at a reasonable time so they can get home before 9. Sporting and artistic activities are now allowed, and they said venues must be able to accommodate participants in compliance with the 6 feet. So the 6 feet is important, guys, so make sure you have the 6 feet. And they said no physical supporters are allowed. Okay, all travel between Grenada, Cargo, and Petit Martinique are now open. All right, travel between Grenada, Cargo, and Petit Martinique is reopened for all travelers. All okay. And I told you about the beaches, and you should use it for swimming and exercising. All right, and now I want to go on to showing you from since the 19th, I think, and how the cases and everything has been going thus far. So on the screen you can see new confirmed cases 7, active cases 129, new recoveries 4, and new deaths 0. Then we move on to the 20th, which is new confirmed cases 14, active cases 134, new recoveries 19, and new deaths 0. All right, so we are continuing. For the 21st, we have new confirmed cases 5, active cases 132, new recoveries 6, and new deaths 1. The 24th, new confirmed cases 2, active cases 131, new recoveries 2, and new deaths 0. So we are heading into the right direction. On the 25th of October, new confirmed cases 1, active cases 119, new recovered cases we have 13, and 0 deaths. So you guys see, compared to how it was before, child, we are getting better. On the 29th, we have new cases 5, active cases 129, and new recoveries 1. And total deaths, I see here 198. So I'm thinking that's overall. And we see here, based on the number of vaccination, we have 33.69%. Then lastly, I have the 31st of October, 0 confirmed cases, 123 active cases, 4 new recovered cases, and 0 deaths. Guys, it's improving. It is improving, guys, and I am happy. Well, today's the 2nd, and I think you're gonna see this video on Friday. So that's it in terms of what I'll be uploading on here. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you. I know I had to give you this video a while, so thanks. I hope this video educated you guys on what is happening on the island. And yeah, share this video with people that you know, or people who want to know more about what is happening in Grenada. Please remember to stay safe and stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo!